Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. After my last video about the most amazing car game that almost happened, I kind of realized, I spent a lot of time working on that game, only for it to be abandoned by the other developer I was working with, and I kind of thought to myself, let's give it a shot. Originally thought it was too big of a game to tackle on my own. Then it's a bit of a shame to let all that good work go to waste, especially with how good it looks and how much potential it has. So yeah, let's show you how that looks, and you can tell me if it's something you'd be interested in seeing developed further. Now this project, I am particularly proud of the customization system I did. As you can see, whenever you hover a part, it gets outlined, and if you click on it, the camera moves, and then you can orbit the camera or pan it or zoom in and out, which I think is really cool. A little bit of a bug here, camera goes a little too low, need to fix that. But yeah. And as you can see, if you bring the mouse cursor up, the part selection goes down, so you can really have a look at your car and appreciate it fully. Let's go ahead and slap some big wing onto it. Let me just look at that. Kind of a shame to hide that behind a bumper, but I like that one. I like the blue. I'm not gonna lie. I like the blue on that one. Now this one, I modeled myself, which is the first time I modeled a car, so obviously my opinion is biased on it. I'm really proud of it. Now the base version looks awful for obvious reasons, because I modeled like the final version first, and then I had to come up with pieces that didn't look too good for the base car. So that you'd look at it and want to upgrade it right away because it doesn't look so good. So I guess I did a good job at that. It really doesn't look all that good, so let's get started with the rear bumper. Now this one I modeled myself. I haven't made a whole bunch of variants for the parts, but this is obviously a proof of concept more than anything. Now already with the first one starts to look better. You can see I've got that sharp fender here. But really, my favorite one is the final one. I think it looks really aggressive. Now the wing. I like the wing a lot. Let me zoom in on that. I like the shape I gave it. I worked a lot on that curve there. I actually spent, I think, 3 days on that car, all in all, to make all the spare parts and whatnot. Lots of details on it too. Not as much as I'd like to, but I think I did pretty good for my first car. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna pat myself on the shoulder here a little bit. I think I did pretty good. I like those mirrors. Now the rear fender, I'm kind of on the fence about, because I like that one. I also like this one. As you can see, that flares out the sides here and create that kind of jet engine look, you know, with the wind tunnel. And I don't know, I like both. And yeah, for the extra we have two options. Just a scoop that replaces the rear window, or that scoop with also a vertical wall here, separator. Now you got your wheels too, of course. No customization system would be complete without wheel customization. And for the color, they all look good, but I do have my preference on that one because of all the carbon fiber. All of the little details and accents, and I think it looks really good in white because of the contrast it makes. You can really see here the shape on the door. I just love it, of course, because I made it, but you know, you can also change the color of the wheels. Right now they're black, but yeah, not white won't work. I actually find that with wheels it's either black or white. I don't think I've ever found a car which I liked another color for, but you know, the option's there. Now, of course, I could expand on that, have different material like brushed aluminum or gold or whatever, and have possibly two color slots for it. One for the center portion, the other one for the outer rim. I don't know. There's room for improvement, of course. But yeah, that's what I got so far. Let's save that and let's go for a little drive here. I do have the multiplayer implemented, which is just a peer-to-peer connection. No dedicated server yet, because I haven't had a need for that. So now, if you've been watching the channel to any extent, you probably recognize the style of that track. Now, this is the Suzuka circuit. But yeah, you've probably recognized that cartoonish look. This isn't gonna make it into the final game if I do develop this further and release it. This is just so I can drive around and tweak the handling of the vehicles. I will aim for AAA graphics, you know, photorealistic as much as possible. You've seen the menu. You know, the lighting is really interesting with all the reflections and whatnot, so I'll try to have that same level of quality for the race. I don't think I'll actually model a city or an open world map like Need for Speed and whatnot, because that would be a ton of work. I don't think that's realistic. But I would love to have many different racetracks. Even somebody over on Discord suggested some almost Mario Kart-like racetrack, you know, in space and stuff with different themes, or so that might be something interesting worth exploring. Completely blew that corner as usual. So yeah, there's a few different things I'd like to do with this game, different game modes. Possibly a time attack with a leaderboard for every map where players will try to beat each other's score and earn some points. You know, random pods would get dropped. And yeah, I think that's all I have to show for now. I have more than one track. I haven't yet implemented the selection screen, so I won't be able to show them off yet. I guess I'll keep that for a further video. But yeah, let me know what you think of that. I might release what I have now kind of as a demo on my Patreon page. Create a new tier of subscription, really cheap, to help me support the development. if people are interested in that. I guess I'll see with that video the kind of engagement I'm getting, you know, how many of you are going to watch it, comment on it and whatnot. That'll give me a rough idea of whether this is going to be worth my time or not. But I'm really hoping to develop this into a full game, because I think it has lots of potential. I think I've gained enough experience over the years to see this through and make it something awesome. So, also maybe a bit of a community project. I'm always looking for ways to get you guys, my viewers, more involved into what I'm doing. So it could be something interesting to do as a community, if you will, with the YouTube channel. So yeah, I don't know, just kind of thinking out loud here. Didn't really plan ahead for this video, just a bit of a rant as I'm playing. And I think I'll stop it there for today. I think that's long enough for a video. Alright, I'll see you soon.